Happy frickin' Friday. My God, you look stunning today. Let's talk a little bit about how we're going to try to get our gameplay today to match you and make it beautiful. Oh, my God, these broadcasters pandering. Love it. Let's give a brief recap of what we did yesterday. Yesterday, here's the starting position for reference. Yesterday, we had just gotten a little bit of the way through Castle Morn when we started, and had explored most of the island, and said to ourselves, we need to check out the coastline, which is to the west, way over there. Didn't find anything notable there. But then we remembered, yes, we haven't done this ground area and explored through. We discovered a little catacomb, the Morn Tunnel, and the Earth Boar Cave, where we got to practice against a rune bear. A bear did that. Oh, clean references to the Terror. I always love repeating myself. So at that point, we had essentially completed everything in the peninsula. There's a few small tidbits, like I haven't gone into this poisonous lake. We haven't opened up Oridis's Rise. We need to find the 3 wise beasts, whatever the heck that means. And then yesterday, we spent a bulk of it journeying through Stormvale Castle, successfully taking down Godric the Grafted in probably the best fights, one of the best fights I've ever seen in any FromSoft game. Just revolting and gorgeous. And so now, we have the lake-facing cliffs looking over Liurnia, and there's the map over here. We also have this area to the east, where everything is just drenched in seemingly red blight everywhere. Oh, it's super sick. We also have this area down here where there's the Rune Bear. Just a small little area. Not Liurnia East. Excuse me. Limgrave East. So we have some choices. Do we want to head up into this area? Do we want to go to where it's all red? Or do we want to hit up this Eld tree with the bear? Let's make a poll. Let's make a poll right now. New poll. Where to explore? Question mark. Limgrave East. East? Way up north in Liurnia. What is this area called again? This is Celia. Alright, the poll is open. Let me see if I can pull it over here. So once again, just for clarity, this area, this is Limgrave East. This is Celia to the east, and here's Liurnia to the north. Jeffo, 1874, gifting 5 subs. Is it perhaps a bribe? We love bribery here. But regardless, a happy Friday to you, Jeffo. Jeffo's a great name. Let's take a peek at the polls. Limgrave East? Yes, completionists abound. Jacob Hall says, do I vote where I think you'd have the most fun, or where I think I'd have the most fun watching? It's up to you. Use your own axis. Use your own structure of evaluation. We're just happy to be live today. Alright, hey, it's looking like it's going to be Limgrave East. And maybe Celia after that. Maybe we do this area up here last. Alright. Well, head straight to the Ardist Shackaroo. King of Mayor says, Dan, I hope you're having a good Friday. I'm having an amazing Friday. Was running a little late today because my usual Thursday evening errands I tried to pack into. This morning. Wound up being live like nearly an hour late. Whatever. Synthetech, happy 1 year, and it's been a delight to have you. Super Steve says, oh damn, more than 2 years. 28 months. Thank you warmly, Super Steve. I'm just going to see if I can fall off this. Nice. Excellent. I might actually be able to get more distance if I roll off. Because I remember reading somewhere that the computation for how much damage you take is based upon time in the air. Means the cat says, man, it's good to be back watching live. We had a baby at the end of February. Hey, congratulations! I'm starting to get to that point where I can do human things again. Yeah, man. Got a number of friends have kiddos. And it is the drain. It is the drain in Spain. God, I loved that tweet. That fall damage is computed entirely by gut feel. A designer at FromSoft just sees the drop and goes, yeah, that should kill you. Such a good encapsulation of the experience. As usual, since there's cliff sides bordering this, I want to check a little bit to see if there's some sort of, you know, entrance. But, I mean, I'm going to be pretty focused with my journey. We're going to go straight to the Rune Bear. I see a glint, I see a twinkle. It doth catch my eye. I see the shimmer of a draw distance well illustrated. Pinful Dwarf says, what service do you use to watch K-drama? I had a subscription to Viki for a long time. We nixed that one. And now we basically just use Netflix. Hulu also has some good ones. Abe says you can use the colored stone consumable to test if the drop will kill you. If it breaks, you die. Ah, that's incredible. Oh my gosh, Strange Polling Sensation. Oh my gosh, Strange Polling Sensation is currently playing through Dark Souls 1 Remaster. Hit Blighttown yesterday and has been watching along with us here while playing. And Strange Polling Sensation says, update on Blighttown. The hardest monster so far is the elevator. Oh my gosh. Going up it or heading down it? You know? Libertinians saw Akira in a comic book shop in downtown Copenhagen yesterday. Immediately thought of you. Is this a Rune Bear? Uh-oh, I've alerted too. Okay, okay. Oh, jeez, oh gosh, oh jeez. Alstropus' Dark Souls 1 is a funny game. Captured my attention for 8 hours straight Tuesdays in a row. And I took a break and was unable to go back. Yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the big benefits of the open world design of Elden Ring. Like, one of the substantial benefits of this. You can kind of mess around in the open world zone. I'm going to just put this here because I just want to make sure that my orientation is correct instead of having to just look up all the time. So there's actually several Rune Bears here. Alright. See if I remember my movesets. Oh, it deals way less damage. That's really good. Holy shit, that's the wrong thing. Get off. As long as I don't wake up the other bears. Which, by the way, I have no idea where they are. Scared me. Look at this. Look at the practice that we have owned. Okay, let me adjust this seat a little bit. Okay, let me maybe heal up a little bit. Hello, game. Lock on, please. First try. Yeah? Alright, one bear down. Beast blood. That's a good one to have right there. Minor Erd tree. Or as I called him for several days, Air tree. Or excuse me, Eld tree. Jeez, I can't even get my jokes right. King Maris' level enjoying playing Elden Ring so far. Oh my god, my joy is near infinite. Ooh, to get those seeds. Spiked cracked tear. Alright, well, apparently I'm supposed to die a lot here, huh? This fog lifts soon. Down here in a little bit. Let's come back this way. There's some rune bears that are over here. I just don't really care to fight them. Yeah, man, King of Manners, I have been having a lovely, lovely, lovely time. It's been so nice to just spend time wandering around each day. I've just been, like, looking forward to exploring more. Oh, it's just been incredible. I'm going to increase the font size on this Control Plus. There we go. I wonder if this is going to be another one of these locked doors. It's mysterious. It's great feelings to Showtime Tylers. Oh my god. Tell me about it. Alright. Alright. Dude, I love the way it slowly fades away. Alright, we're going down. Aboard says, would you ever play a Caster in a Souls game? Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh my god, fucking yes. Oh, take me all the way down. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot my keys. Time to head back up. Holy shit. Siofra River. Okay. Okay. By the way, you see, this is the great example of why you don't spoil your pal day night. You see, this is where... It's like Squish McNuts has been waiting for this for a while. Explodement says this one's the best. Right? And everyone going, yep, yeah, uh-huh, yeah. Oh. T-Nox says, I think no game has ever made me say what the fuck in so many different ways before. There's a game under this game. Yeah. Like this... Gosh. I think surprise and mystery and wonder is an underserved asset in the gaming space right now. And, you know, things like this you can really get away with if you're something like FromSoft. You have a reputation. You have funds. You have the support of the publisher. Like, this is absolutely stunningly beautiful. This is located... Oh, look, I'm not on the map anymore. Love it. Yeah, this is very missable. Do you remember the poll? Should I go here? Or should I go to the east? Or should I go to the north? Duh. That was my question. So, I don't know if any of you know about this Kickstarter, but we were talking about it yesterday. There is a famous fantasy author named Brandon Sanderson, who just had a Kickstarter where, you know, even in the days leading up to the Kickstarter, there were these posts just like, well, guys, there's going to be a video dropping. I'd really appreciate if you'd check out the video. You know, and it's kind of this somber, melancholic tone. You watch the video, and in the video, Brandon Sanderson is like, well, I need to tell you all I've actually been lying to you. And I want to come clean today and tell you what's been going on with me. And Brandon Sanderson had, over the course of lockdown, wasn't traveling and spent all the time he would have spent traveling and going to book conventions, writing 4 books. Actually 5, but he's just thinking of maybe turning the 5th one into a graphic novel, but it wrote 4 books. 4. And so, Brandon Sanderson said, hey, so we're having a Kickstarter where each month you will get a box of goodies. And on month 1, 4, 7, and 10, basically once a quarter, you will get one of these secret books. Hadn't shared the title, hadn't shared the synopsis. It's just Secret Book 1, Secret Book 2, Secret Book 3, etc. And in the months in between, you'd get a box of goodies associated with his previous works. It's been live for about 3 days, and it is already the #1 Kickstarter of all time. It's surpassed $20 million. Astounding. Just incredible. Amazing. And look at how powerful that is to have that mystery. Have that surprise. Oh, yeah, Arathankan, it says not only 4 books, it's 4 books on top of the ones he was supposed to write anyways. Yes, still continuing the Stormlight Archives, right? Absolute baller. And the thing is, on one hand, think from a traditional perspective, right? From a traditional game perspective, why would you make a zone like this that is so beautiful and so expansive? Why would you make that possible to miss ever? What a horrid mistake that would be, to make this missable. We need to make sure there's a giant glowing beacon and that every player winds up getting there. You know, like, why in a game would you ever have these types of mysteries when you would run the risk of shipping content that players might not ever know is there? Right? There's a real practical attitude that I appreciate, that I respect, that I think has real merit to it. But I think that wonder is underdone. This moment that I had is one of the coolest moments that's ever happened to me in a game. You know what a lot of games do when they have a joke, like an elevator lift that just takes a century to get to the bottom? You know what they do? You get to the bottom and there's a small little dungeon down there, and it's like, ooh, the little crazy elevator ride to the tiny dungeon, wasn't that cool? No, this is like, do you remember the elevator ride that when you got there, you realized that there's an entire world under there? And that it inspired you to go, oh my gosh. How many more areas are like that in this game? I can't wait to keep playing. And if you just give a couple payoffs, my gosh, that's incredible. Brandon Sanderson with his, you know, awe-inspiring Kickstarter where he wrote 4 additional secret novels. You wanted access to all the other ones that he got? Yeah, you still get them. Holy shit. These be tanky. Oh, that's fucking sweet. Oh, my health. These are not going to be, oops, individually terribly hard, but... Oh, I see. Pull happens on a different, on a different time. I'm gonna take a step back. Daniel, get out of the water, Daniel. Jesus, these guys beat. Hey. Oh shit. All right, I'm trying to get a little speedy and greedy with these. The music here is just incredible. Thrust, thrust, I assume. Hey, that breaks their stance. He's texting me so much. Oh, nice. Let me see. Yeah, I think that, like... I think it's easy to steer way too far in the direction of mystery, right? Where if your entire game is obfuscated, and it's so hard to even know that there's a game there. You know, it reminds me of some book series where people are like, dude, you have to wait to get to book 14 before it really hits the payoff. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm not going to do that. Like, I have to eat. I have things to do. It's easy to overdo that. Make it so much about the build-up and the not answering of questions. But my gosh, I just think that, like, these types of wondrous, amazing, like, whoa, I might have totally missed that. That's so sick. I mean, Brandon Sanderson uses it in, like, all of his books, uses it in his, you know, how he presents and how he, like, teases when he's on live streams and stuff like this. It's incredible. All right, so our plan is going to be we're going to circle all the way around and then explore the extremity here. And also, can I just say, what an incredible balance for old and new. Like, Dark Souls players know that some of the reward of playing the Souls games is getting an intimate, memorized understanding of exactly how the world is connected together. And in this game, you have an overworld map, but then you wind up in these gnarled vertical dungeons that don't map cleanly to maps, or ones like this, that are kind of outside of the realm of the remainder of the map. This reminds me a great deal of, oh, hey. Holy shit. Oh my god, listen to that oboe. Or is it a bassoon? Never mind, that didn't stagger him. He just... Ugh. Clayman's harpoon. Oh, I love the sound of that woodwind. Sounds like 2 clarinets. Oh yeah, that's a. Yeah, that. For some reason, I always forget the name clarinet. Oh shit! Every time, every time. Taking a sip. Fuck, I thought I was out of range. Oh my god, it's when there's a lot of them. Oh, screw you guys, I'm going around. Yeah, no, I just don't need to fight him. So, now there's your environmental storytelling right there, baby. The game just tells us to shower. Well, hey, I did that before. I did that before. I'm in the clear. I'm fine. Don't ask. I wonder if these guys have no... Read the description of soap, it's hilarious. Yanis, you're trying to get me killed, I can tell, man. I'm actually not going to go in here. Briefly poke my head in. Wait. Oh, I see. This is to lead up to this rampart. So on PC or PlayStation, PS5. Wololo 999. Wololo 999. But what was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah. I just have been thinking so much about Brandon Sanderson's Kickstarter, about how just like amazingly successful and effective it is as something. It's not even word of mouth. It's not like, oh, you should check out this game. It's really cool. I played it and I like it. This is like, you don't even know what the title of the book is. All you know is Brandon Sanderson is an author. And that's what FromSoft is doing. They're like, dude, trust us. We're FromSoft. We do it. And you heard me say, I was kind of giving it a 7 or an 8 out of 10 when I first started playing. Yeah, Souls combat, that was alright. Then I fought this giant that was right here. This was awesome. Then I curled up, and I got to Margit the Fell. And I was like, oh, now there's a good fight. Then I wandered around a little bit, came back, killed Margit, and went to Stormvale Castle, and it was beautiful. And the more I explore, and the more I explore, the more elegant, awesome, stakes-raisingly hype-ass action keeps happening. Now let's check out this Playman's Harpoon. Requires intelligence. I feel like this game is trying to get me to be intelligent, but I know who I am as a person, so I'm not going to ever give in to that. Flashline says Sanderson put in the work to build his brand, and this Kickstarter is evidence. Shows that it's paid off. Dude, right? Because, I mean, yeah. You hear that? You hear that? Oh, I see. R3 is underground, and this is above ground. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, yeah, I can do this. Boy, that guy's fucking tough. Nice. Refill 3 flasks. But, dude, I bet you all the people at Tor Publishing were, like, crying when they saw that. Like, oh, my God. Because, I mean, basically, he's done something that is, like, unthinkable. He's, like, circumvented publishers as an author. And not, like, in an ebook way. slow and sharp. Woodburst has already said something yesterday or the day before, but I never pass up the opportunity to do a small flex. Heart to all Woodburger. It's been lovely to have you with us for 3 years. Absolutely delightful. Oh my god, I just... You know... Might sound a little over the top. But lately, I have felt like I'm in love for the first time. You know that sort of like giddy, like, oh my god, oh. I mean, and I'm not even just talking about this game. Roll, baby. Like, you're all awesome. I'm just gonna do stabs. Like, you're all wonderful and have just been, like, I'll be real, man. I can probably be a little bit annoying as a broadcaster, because we have some pretty strict policies. We're like, nope, no, absolutely, you can't even mention that you use a sword, because Day9 might get spoiled, and then he'll burst into tears, and you don't want to see Day9 cry. I recognize that, but my gosh, you've all been so wonderful. You've all been so supportive and thoughtful. Ethernet says, nah, you're the best. Oh, Ethernet. Oh my god, I just feel giddy. Oh, that's not the move I thought you were doing. Like, this year, I had some real stress at the start of the year because, you know, Magic was in sort of an odd spot. And because of that oddness, I wasn't sure what kind of content to create as a result. Which is very stressful because it's kind of like, oh my gosh, am I actually going to be doing work? You know, it like, I would compare it in discussion to when some of my friends have been like, hey, my job, I don't know if they're going to, like, remove my position. You know, there's a little bit of that feeling like, you know, I wasn't sure what I wanted to... Oops, I thought I rolled in time. I wasn't exactly sure what was happening with Age of Empires 4 with respect to me. Some health back. Just quite stressed, right? And my gosh, this has been some of the greatest fun I've had in these first few months of streaming this year. Played through Inscription, started playing Project Zomboid, started playing Standard Magic again, and fell back in love with the constructed format that got me so hooked in the first place. Oh my gosh, and then Elden Ring came out, and... I'm getting to play it all day. I mean, this feels like cheating. The fact that I've scheduled nothing but Elden Ring this week. And we're probably going to do... Maybe we might even do a second full week at Elden Ring. I don't know. What are the odds Sean can be bribed into using his weapon arts? You know what? I'll accept that bribe. We'll accept that bribe. Budding Horn. Does anyone know what kind of item the Budding Horn is? Rex Nubibus, so speaking of business day nights, if you just stopped by with my usual infrequent update, hit $1,000 in a single day for the first time on a weekday yesterday. Let me just note, everyone, Rex Nubibus was having a tough time with starting a new restaurant. It's a tapas restaurant. Feel free to advertise and give us a link. Tell us what city you're in so we can stop by. And we warmly welcome it. Please go ahead. But don't link us shitty YouTube videos, because that's what you're watching right now. There's already enough of that. So, $1,000 a day is a huge milestone. On a weekday, no less. I'm officially doing well enough to be hiring more help, which is needed to keep up at this point. Things are going swell. Man, that's wonderful, Rex Nubibus. Ubernaut gifts 5 subs. All right, very well. Very well. Le Poisson 89, the Fish 89. Good to see you. Bonjour, vous allez bien? What is this frickin' horn? A plant-based soap made from mushroom juice. Craftable. Cleans off filth and other accumulations on the body while also slightly reducing poison buildup. Filth covering the exterior eventually seeps inside, soiling one's very spirit. I don't buy that. I don't buy that at all. Les poissons distribution. Alright, it's a crafting item. Terrific. Then I can return to ignore mode. You can hear that glisten from the indoors. You hear that little twinkle? My wish is to sort of pull back and traverse through this area. Talboy says, what would be your opinion be for a poll for Elden Ring next week? I concede it'll be biased, but it might be a way to see interest. Oh yeah, we actually already have the data that we need to be able to make a determination. I just haven't taken the time to look at the schedule because I'm playing Elden Ring. There you go, Ubernaut. How you enjoying that bride, baby? Hear the twinkle coming from inside. Twinkle's coming from inside the computer. And you said it'll gift you 5 you play next week. Well, you know, how about this, Yanish? You hold on to that money, and when I see you next week when I'm playing Elden Ring, then I feel like that'll be a fair exchange. He's hiding in the trees. He's hiding in the bushes. You're sitting on your couch, and he's underneath your cushions. Cheese Bunny says, can the long, glowy sword hit multiple enemies if they're in a line? Indeed. It is the blue flame hellion of the weapon arts. And actually, Rex Nubibus, do you share a link to your restaurant, man? Or, by the way, let me just note, Rex Nubibus, if you are not comfortable doing that, please do not feel pressure to. Like, I am pretty comfortable with a lot of information about me being public. Something on the other side of the wall that I'm hearing. Uninvited guest, is there some sort of Twitch API that lets you track viewership statistics, or do you need to come up with that yourself? We have... There's a lot of data and really great tools out there. It's a question of kind of parsing through it, you know? Oh, I thought I had enough time. And with these guys, I actually don't need to really spend terribly much time trying to use my flasks when I can just get crits. Oh, that is a horn outside. I heard this beep, and I had the game turned up pretty loud, too. So I heard that beep, and I was like, oh my god, there's some sort of monster that's honking a car horn in the game. Elden Ring. FromSoft are brilliant with a surprise, huh? Who would have expected a car? Oh, what the fuck? There we go. Oh my god, Rex Nubibus. Rex Nubibus is the restaurant. It's called Dami Dami, which in Italian means gimme gimme. DamiDami.com. DAMMI.com. Oh, hell yeah. Gimme Gimme. That's such a fucking good name, man. Oh, that's incredible. God, Rex and Beavis, that's awesome. So you basically wake up, kick ass in the restaurant business, grind it hard, and then come here, unwind, and then we talk more about your restaurant. You'll never escape work. You're never going to. Babel Rouser. I saw that you were typing de le poisson, so I like went into French accent mode. I was like, Babel Rouser. Oh, c'est un Babel Rouser. Babelmont. Basically, I went into stupid boy mode. But yeah. I miss French esports fans. Silver Firefly, lovely. French esports fans are just amazing. Bonfitude, the famous OG StarCraft casting duo, and then the O Gaming crew, put on some of the best content that has ever existed. There's a lot of European groups, like O Gaming is one of France, or Take TV in Germany. I mean, dude, Take TV and O Gaming stuff is just the best shit ever. It's, oh my god, it's incredible. Take TV does the Home Story Cup, where all the StarCraft people, and very literally, the StarCraft people. You got content creators, you got casters, you got players, you got everyone. You got the whole community there in a super fun, casual but high-level environment. Production value's amazing. People are, like, you know, playing card games in the background, having fun. I mean, it was a big inspiration point for a lot of the stuff that happened in the Holiday Bash that we did for StarCraft Brood War. Golden Centipede. I just think they're incredible. Oh, Beyond the Summit is another incredible group. They're amazing. And the thing is that JZZ, I mean, it's hard to rip off that sort of format because that's one of those formats that requires so many tiny details. Yeah, there's so many tiny details. You just need to be all around really good and consistent with it. I think. JZZ says, just saying what Thorin said. Oh, he hasn't blocked you? Oh, man. I mean, joking aside, I hope that fellow's okay. I think he blocked every single person that I've ever known in my entire life. But either way. Either way. So we're probably going to go here and head upward. We've cleared out the entire south area except for these two little beauty babies over there. Yeah, this area is hot gas, man. There's a hot plasma here. Oop. Feel like you weigh more when you jump. Let me tell you, when I'm leaving this, I am taking the elevator out. Am I up a level? Oh, I'm on the other side. I see. So here is the waterfall. And here's where we advance forward. Oh my gosh, brilliant. Genie says, use the jump functionality at all? I mean, I use it some. I use it what feels like a normal amount in the game. $1 billion says we have to open these later. $1 billion. God, I can make $1 billion if I'm right. Ugh! A man can hope. Preserving boluses. Tailman says, oh no, our $1 billion. Nope, it's mine. No take backsies. Eldrum 13 says, in your opinion, what would draw a Dark Souls 3 fan to this game? Gosh, lots. I mean, it's... Started to think of a question, and then I started to have a little moment where I could feel my focus waver a little bit, and that's making me be like, whoo! A little tired after this week. Mostly doing good. Whew, just got a little bit of that, little heart poundies. When it's like, we'll bring a Dark Souls 3 fan to this game. And I was like, random little anxiety spike there. Oh, alright, we're good. I'll take a moment to be thoughtful to our little kind self. But I would say that, if you hop in and play this, you might feel a little bit like... You might be initially a little disappointed. Because, you know, the thing that's beautiful about Dark Souls 3 is that right off the bat, you're in these incredible areas and experiencing these incredible sequences. And this game is a little bit like how the Lord of the Rings series starts in the Shire. I can roll. Like, the Shire is not a super hype-ass location. Like, when I first started, this area was like the Shire of Dark Souls. Very calm, very chill. And part of me was going, oh man, I can't wait for it to get to the Dark Souls part. When's it going to get to the Dark Souls part? Is it never going to get to the Dark Souls part? Oh man. And then it not only gets there, it not only gets to that beautiful sequence of tightly intertwined levels ending with these epic boss fights. It not only gets that, but it actually starts to exceed what I would have ever thought possible. Like, the thing that I experienced a lot when I played through the Souls games was this consistency of brilliance. The Souls games are a bit like when you see a performance from Cirque du Soleil. You know, it might be 15 breathtaking performances in a row in Cirque du Soleil, and the Dark Souls games are 15 breathtaking zones in a row that escalate and grow and build until you get to something where you're just like, oh my gosh. What was your favorite zone? You know, these are kinds of descriptions. But this is the first game where it's like my expectations keep getting messed with in the most delightful way. Such as right here. This is one of the most satisfying and lovely moments I have ever had in a game ever. Was the elevator down here. I mean, this is incredible. Like, I mean, come on, get the fuck out of here. A board says, how are there stars in the sky underground? Well, if you're like me and obsessively watch nature documentaries, there's often, in places where there's total darkness, there starts to be various organisms that develop the ability to emit light and use it as a form of communication. From says, wait, elevator down? This is underground? Yes. Right. Oh. Not entirely sure what I want to do. I mean, I really like endurance. Abilis says, forgot to ping you on this. I'd like your opinion on this. So, quote, I haven't played Dark Souls, only Elden Ring, but Souls games have always seemed like glorified boss gauntlets, where this game seems like the full product in comparison. Glorified boss gauntlet, I think, would be maybe more something like Fury, which really is a boss run game. Or, Shadow of the Colossus, which really is a boss run game. Oh my god, this is so incredible. So let's see, we came around from this way. So I'm going to work my way backwards. Maybe step across this chasm somehow. Holy shit, there's a whole structure over there. The way I might describe it... Fuck, I can't believe there's so much fucking space over here. I mean, this is fucking insane. Jesus. So this ties into our conversation about what does it mean to be a difficult game. Can Dark Souls be made easier or something like this? And I'll repeat myself a little bit. I will quote myself. So, if I'm talking about the Dark Souls games, there's sometimes this descriptor of Dark Souls, which is the idea of, man, if I could just get past some of these skeletons, then I could actually experience the awesomeness of the discovery and the wonder that is Dark Souls. When in reality, I think what's more accurate is that obnoxious, difficult-to-beat skeleton, that is the game. Armorer's Cookbook. Excellent. Like, that's the game. It's false that there's 3, sequences of skeleton fights, and then you get to the cool moment of the undead bird. Rather, it's figuring out how those skeletons work, figuring out what their animations are, figuring out the windows of vulnerability, understanding the space so that way you can navigate it effectively, connecting to the space so that you can overcome those skeletons. That is the game. And I was actually talking to someone recently about this, that, there's... I don't want to call it difficulty, I want to describe it as sharpness. When a game has a lot of sharpness, it forces you to pay more attention to subtler elements, which is a way of taking those subtle elements and elevating their meaning. So that sounds very abstract and a little bit like overly academic bullshit, but let's give a good example. In Counter-Strike, you basically one-shot everybody. And so, you wind up carefully sneaking through areas and carefully navigating around. And you die so easily in that game that suddenly the exact positioning of a single box becomes elevated and relevant. Whereas in Overwatch, a game where there's a lot less sensitivity to the movement, you have much more dynamic movement. I rolled into it. Yeah. If a box is shifted a little this way or shifted a little that way, that doesn't really affect the game that much. So notice that I didn't say that Overwatch was a higher skill game or a lower skill game compared to Counter-Strike. Rather, I'm trying to point out that the fact that... Jesus, that's beautiful. Holy cow. I mean, this is incredible. Bioluminescent cave life. You can even see the ripples on the roof. Gorgeous. This must be the roots of the Eld tree. So these must be bioluminescent roots emanating from it. Incredible. Anyways. Yeah, I'm not saying that, oh, Overwatch is easier, Counter-Strike is easier, or harder, or whatever. But rather, I'm trying to point out that due to the spikiness of how gunplay works in Counter-Strike, tiny positions of boxes really, really matter. And in particular, the joy, therefore, of Counter-Strike winds up being that when you care about those little positionings and movements around boxes, suddenly the levels start to come to life and develop this rich and deep meaning, and these approaches and these encounters get really exciting and really resonant. Like, I mean, I can imagine thousands of hours worth of moments in Dust 2 for myself that are like my moments. Oh! Sorry, you're a tough boy. And so again, if someone said to you, hey, what if you just took Counter-Strike, but made it so that it wasn't like, you know, one-shot kill. It was like, you know, 6 or 7-shot kill. Then that way I can actually enter into the bomb site and actually get to enjoy some of the experience of XYZ part of the game. The answer is, if you made it a little weaker in that way, made the gunplay a little weaker in that way, you would literally lose out on that feeling of, oh my gosh, I know and have connection and meaning to every little crate, and things like this. And so coming back to your question about, like, hey, is Dark Souls a glorified boss run game? Ooh, dwelling area. I would say I don't believe that it is. I have no idea what I did. I have no idea what I did. But the thing about Dark Souls is I would actually describe it as the game's loop of combat and arrangement of all these challenging monsters and intertwined gnarled levels and tight sequences and stuff like this. What this does is it creates a game where you constantly have to pay attention in a really intimate way to how your surroundings work, how your enemies work, how your own weapons work, and so on. And bosses, therefore, are only one part of that. And so I would actually say, you know, the zones in the world and how they connect to each other, I think for many people, feels like an even more relevant part to what the gameplay is over the bosses. Billy says, well, maybe what I was thinking about is the fact that the abstract goal of Dark Souls, maybe due to the linear nature of the game, is often to get to the next boss/bonfire, where perhaps here, pure joy of exploration fuels the player to reach the next challenges. I feel a little bit like they feel virtually the same to me with regards to exploration, and at this point in time, I actually feel like the exploratory delight was thus far much higher in the previous games that I've played. Oh, fast. Yeah. Get a little health from you. And so, you know, when you talk about these sorts of rewarding loops in Dark Souls, I would actually say, no, I don't think it's purely to get to the next boss, get to the next bonfire, get to the next boss, get to the next bonfire. Instead, what I would say is the game's overall emotional focus on the Souls experiences feels like it's trying to accentuate a sense of triumph. And the way it accentuates this is that if you pay attention to your surroundings, if you pay attention to your enemies, if you master your weapons and manage your Estus flasks and other such things really, really well, Then you get to beat a boss, and then you have layers of rewards. You get more souls that help you become more powerful. You get cooler items, and in particular, you get to explore a new, amazing, cool place. And you know, one of the lessons that is written about extensively with gambling is that anticipation is an incredibly important component for people's joy. The idea of seeing a present that's wrapped and then getting to open it. When it's wrapped and you see it, you have anticipation. What's in there? This is done in storytelling. This is why foreshadowing is interesting. This is why planting mysterious questions is interesting to people. Because anticipation that then leads to payoff heightens the joy of the payoff. This is why when you like pull an arm in a slot machine, it waits a little bit, boom, there it is. I can hardly believe how beautiful this area is. I'm gonna keep following along this way. Yeah, come on, little buddy. Come on, let me move my little bags. Little bags. Hi, darling. That's one bad thing. I might actually just take a moment and grab water real fast. Oh my gosh, I love there's actual trees growing here. This is incredible. Ah, this is just incredible. Let me get some water. I'll be back in one quick hop, skip, and jump. Ta-da. Anticipation. Like you waiting for me to finish my point. Anticipation is something that really heightens the pleasure of the payoff. And so in the Souls games, the fact that you would see a bridge in the distance and you go, wait, where does that lead to? And then the fact that it actually takes a while to get there and you have to develop mastery. Like, what's up there? This is a great example of anticipation, right? This is not guidance, what's happening right now. The game is not showing with a bright light exactly the series of steps of where you need to go. Instead, it's creating this bright... I mean, you can even see just, like, the saturation of a lot of these colors and the brightness of it is far more than the more desaturated, you know, browns and greens of this. And, of course, me, I'm so saturated. But, like... this makes you go, what the hell is up there? And then I'm going to spend a bunch of time wondering. And wondering and wondering and wondering. And in the process of wondering, I'm going to start going in this direction. I'm going to start going, oh man, how do I get up there? And again, if we do the comparison of the wrapped present, often you'll have a present that's wrapped. And you'll open it pretty soon after you see it. I don't know if I want to fight these guys yet. It's not about just letting it hang for a really long time, you know. Too much of the anticipation and not enough of the payoff is bad, obviously. Sprinting over here. One of these guys, sure. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with my point. Yeah, I think that the fact that you have to spend effort and you gotta work to get to places really helps get you excited. I'm gonna need to do an R2 and then an R1. There we go. More efficient. Coldricon, good to see you, man. Sincerely good to see you. Hope it didn't bother you too much when I put my little hands on my hips yesterday. I actually worried a little bit yesterday I was too harsh, so. You were a little harsh, but it's good. It's water under the bridge. Glad to hear. Coach I thought I was extra careful not to make spoiler. Yeah. I hear you. Although I don't know if you saw, I found the entrance. Oh. Oh, well, if I'm poisoned, may as well just enjoy being poisoned. I'm curious what poison's like. Just take a look at my health. See my health just going tick, 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 tick. Notice it's ticking way more slowly than my health is. Does the soap fix this? A little bit, actually. Oh. Okay, so let's take a sip, and then let's go to item crafting. This is alleviates poison buildup. Let's make one of these. Let's go ahead and go back to our inventory. Let's scroll down to one of these. Let's use it. Got it. His coworker was praising shields, and after trying it out with the dex-based character, I realized I just had too low strength to make use of them. Yeah, no, it's an easy one to overlook. Just tried a new character going strength-based, but found a greatsword. I think that's from Berserk, if you've seen that anime. And I'm probably not going shield yet again. Yeah, no, I have a friend who's going hardcore greatsword. See, I just love being a little bit quick with the attacks, but then just being so sturdy. There's something about this that just, it's kind of a weird fantasy. Well, I mean, I guess it's not. Oh, I just had a realization. So I think that, like, one of my favorite fantasies in the game is the Paladin fantasy. You know, the frontliner who's, like, sturdy and defensive, but is in the thick of battle. Holy shit, do I not deal damage? I wonder if I, like, hit them in the head. That can be better. I mean, I've been avoiding these guys for a while. How much? Alright, camera souls. Ah, head. Head takes more damage, but that thing has too much life. Get the fuck out of here. Oh. No problem, 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 no problem. shit. What the fuck is that thing? Holy shit. Alright, well. I mean, what is that shit? Yeah, I love the Paladin Fantasy. Alright, so let's go to... Oops, I need to be up here. Where's lightning? So that says 27. $17. All right. Oh, hey, look. There's one right here. Well, isn't that objectively hilarious? Let's make our way towards our souls. This is kind of interesting as a Souls experience, where it's just like a much more open area. Wait, what? I mean, you're fucking kidding me. I mean, you're kidding me. By the way, this is I remember someone described this trick. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I remember someone described this trick to me, which is when you want to have an enclosed space, make there be some gap between the edge of the world space. Like, let me try this again. If I could walk all the way to this wall, it can be really challenging to get a texture on the wall that looks good at a distance, but also looks good up close. As a really simple example, if any of you played N64 games, you look at that, you're like, oh, that's cool, and you go up, and it's like a 10-meter long single pixel. So the fact that there's this, like, gap between helps allow each asset to kind of focus on one thing. Oh, this one particular art asset is going to be a faraway-looking asset. By the way, if you're doing a critical, you cannot take damage while you're in the animation. I remember the name of that map maker that I was talking about. Korea Kubo. Oh, I see. I was re-looking at all the Demon Souls maps the other night. I was real close to beating Demon Souls. Just delete some of these messages. So again, if you're thinking, if you're wondering, like for instance, someone said, oh my gosh, this world's huge. Does this mean the overground is as big as the underground? And someone said, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but, and then answered the question. And so I deleted that, and that's a really great example of, if you are even slightly on the fence of thinking it's a spoiler, don't say it. Because the fact of the matter is, that wonder, you know, again, as a really simple example, going back to the present in anticipation, if you say, man, I wonder what's in that gift box, and someone goes, oh yeah, it's the new Joe Abercrombie book. You go, oh. versus, ooh, what's in here? What's in here? And you open it up. Oh, it's the new Joe Abercrombie book. Oh, sick. Oh my god, etc., etc. Pipe, 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 pipe. Oh, inverted hawk heater shield. Okay, so, I mean, I started the game with a heater shield. Archie says, sorry I sparked that. No, I think you were completely reasonable in your assertion. Yeah, so this actually looks like... Here's the heater shield. Look at this heater shield compared to this one. Same weights. But look at the numbers go up. Look, it has better guard boost. It has better magic, fire, lightning. Like, everything about it is just hyper. Better. Sicker, slicker, tighter, doper. So also, Stickler, you should be not timed out right now. I just hit the button to delete the message. Just to make sure this is... I don't actually see a way that we can get up there. Maybe if we were able to get higher up. I kind of forgot the need to get my stuff. Rotata fan. Oh, I wonder if you're a fan of the StarCraft player, Rotata. A.k.a. Vanya. Any advice for evaluating and making major life decisions? For reference, I'm trying to decide between living the dream and starting a career abroad, or staying in the U.S. and being close to my aging parents. This is likely a no-turning-back type final decision for me at this stage in my life. I mean, what makes it a final type decision? Because, I mean, I think the fact of the matter is most things that feel like they're a big final type decision are not. And that's not to say that, therefore, you should just live in ambiguity for the rest of your life or something like this. But I'm going to use a really simple one that I struggled with when it was like college admissions times, and I was like, man, where do I go to college? Where should I do that? And I had a number one choice school, and I was like, oh, I want to go to this number one choice school. And, like, then I got in off the wait list at Harvey Mudd, and I was just like, gosh, what do I do? What's the right decision? I don't want to make the wrong decision, etc. And someone said something to me that, like, I will always remember that was really valuable to me. And by the way, yes, I see this teleporter. I'm going to go this way, though. Someone said something that will always stick with me. They said, dude, there's actually just no wrong choice here. Okay, I guess I don't need those souls. Must have been like 8,000 souls. I think I need to just not engage those. What are those thingies? I'm gonna run at them. Yeah, like, you know, when it comes to college, like, dude, there's no wrong decisions. There's no wrong decisions. Just pick one. You'll be fine. I need to stay away from those little bastards. Rotata I don't really have an answer for that, LOL. Yeah, I mean, I think that these things can feel really, like... Okay, well, this is good news. This fire stays lit. This is actually a really great educator. Like, all the questions I have about the mechanics of these, when I light them, do they stay lit? The game answers for me by just letting that be up. Anyways. If you decide that you want to go abroad and pursue your dream and do that, it could be the case that your parents' health starts to fade, and really it makes sense for you to come move back home. Hollow Horn Grounds. Ooh, beautiful. Are there any dangling goodies here? Dangling goodies? Could turn out that you need to come back and take care of your parents. You can do that. I literally know someone who is so stupidly successful, it makes me insecure. Who was doing really successful stuff, and then just went, you know what, I'm just going to stop for a year, take care of my parents. And is basically at the point where they're actually still kind of taking care of their parents. Oh my god, this is beautiful. So beautiful that I'm going to step over it. Look, I'm an influencer in a natural history museum. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? They took a year off to take care of their parents. Their health kind of still staying the same. And they're going back to doing some of the exciting work project stuff that brought them so much success in the first place. So it would not surprise me if lighting all of these... Oh, Jesus. Holy shit, guys. It would not surprise me if lighting these torches triggered some event related to the thing. Mr. Greedy says, what did the successful person do? I don't think it matters. And out of respect for anyone potentially trying to guess... Because here's the thing, if I like, here's something that has happened. I've gone, you know what, let me change some of the details and say I'm doing that to, you know, preserve person's privacy, and then people start guessing. Oh, you're alive. Oh, shit. Oh, it's an archer, I see. Fuck, I'm not locked on. Oh. Hit him. So, you know. Fur leggings. Hell yeah. No, not a chance. Fur is so much worse than metal. So, I mean, if you were saying to me, you know, what's out of fan, if you were like, dude, I really need someone to make a decision for me, I would say I think it's okay for you to go pursue your dream career. I mean, I'm a huge fan of that. It's worked out all right for me. And, you know, frankly, even when it doesn't work out, as long as you are aware that there's actually no finality in any of these decisions, and you can change your mind at any point in time and be fine, then you're okay. Hornbow, don't care. Happy to hoard it. I love hoarding in the Souls games. You know, for instance, let's say I started playing Elden Ring and my viewership tanked to 200. Oh my god, I don't actually think that we can continue to pay the bills. Oh no, what do we do? I mean, one option is try to figure out what's going wrong with the viewership, what's going wrong with the content, fix the content. Gotcha. I mean, that's one avenue. I could also just quit and go be a fucking programmer, man. I could also... No way. No. No fucking way. Literally no way. I just, like, don't believe that I'm up here. Yeah, I mean, like, I could always quit. I could always just be like, you know what? I'm interested. And I actually don't mean this as a joke. Like, I've always been interested. Like, if I wanted to do something really non-technical, like get away from screens, I've been interested in, like, pursuing being a massage therapist, because I think massages are awesome. And that's like a backup plan level 6, right? Like, that is very, very in the background. This is not a consideration that is even close to the top of the list, but, you know. I have said on this show a lot recently, not on this show, on this broadcast, a lot recently, that, you know what? You actually really don't need to have some sort of crazy, ambitious, successful life in order to be a worthwhile human being. If you want to just, like, play the shit out of Elden Ring and watch the Marvel movies, you can. And there's actually nothing wrong with that. Oh, this is enticing. How do I get over there? Oh, this is so... Oh my gosh. I mean, this is some beautiful shit. Alright, so let me tell you my prediction. I predict that when I light all the torches, this bridge is gonna spread across. So I think that whenever something feels... Fuck me. Oh, it's fine. I didn't want anything. Yeah, I think all this feeling of like, oh, what about the permanence of this? What if I go down the wrong path? I think that it's you can always back up. I would go for it, Radafan. Excuse me, Radata fan. I'm gonna work back, and I've changed my plan a few times, just purely out of curiosity. But let's stick to the same plan. Stick with the same plan. You know, if you're someone who really wants to maintain a close connection with your parents, you know, just, like, set up some calls. Oh. I did it. I'm healing. The Extia. I mean, I feel like there's also this other thing on the note of, like, I have failed at the thing. There's actually really not... Like, as long, again, if you have this, like, set of, like, let's say you have a job and you're making money and you're like, can I always go back to this kind of job? Almost always the answer is yeah. Like, you gotta find a stable career, but then you can actually start doing some aspirational shit. And I don't even mean, like, you could make $1 million a day being the next executive of the next big, I don't know, animation studio or whatever. Like, again, more basic, more simple aspirations, you know? Like, I've always been interested in programming, but right now, I just work in sales. Well, you could literally go back to school, learn programming, and if it doesn't pan out, you can then reapply to sales jobs and say, yeah, I thought that technical skills would be really helpful for my sales. And so I went back and learned how to program. There you go. And you're fine. And now you're that guy in sales that knows how to code. Trying to heal, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing... Oh, my God, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, my gosh. Whoever thought that it would be a sweet idea to just put wildlife in the game was correct. I mean, like, the funny thing is that every huge failure I've had, I have been remarkably surprised to find out that really nobody gives a shit. Like, there's been things that I've been, like, ashamed about, where I've just been like, oh my God, I gotta go stream, and everyone's gonna be thinking it, everyone's gonna know, and what does it say about me as a person? Alright, easy me. Holy shit! I hit the wrong button. You know, and they're like, oh my God, this is gonna be so hard. It's like, how can I ever answer to this? Oh my God. You know, like, really, like, no one cares. It's amazing the degree to which people are just like, oh yeah, sure, like, whatever. I'm gonna do what I did before, but I'm gonna approach it from a different angle. Gosh, yeah, no, I mean, like, times when I've, like, done a bad job hosting a gig, and I felt like I really beat myself up about it, or when I hyped up a thing and I wasn't sure it really met my quality bar, or just, like, abject something that I thought was gonna be cool sucked ass. God, these guys actually... It's kind of funny, these guys deal a lot of damage, but are pretty easy to take out one-on-one. Okay, alright, you got it. Oh, I gotta recognize that one swing is actually... My man's trying to throw me. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Sidekick, if you're trying to get into sound design for games, frankly, just reach out to a sound designer for games. And say, hey, my name is Sidekick. I'm interested in doing sound design for games. And you will be able to get a sound designer for games on the phone. And just like talk to a sound person. Yeah, isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? This is actually something that my mom always told me. She's like, dude, you want to find out information about that job? Just call up someone who does the job. They'll talk to you. And I'm like, no. I remember when I was in, like, college and I was curious about, like, doing stuff with games instead of doing stuff with math. Because I really love math. And I have some skill in math. But, like, advanced math is, like, it's fucking impossible. It is so abstract that it's difficult to even understand why anyone would care about this kind of math unless you are several years deep into math. It's so fucking abstract. And I just couldn't do it, man. It was just too complicated for me. And I was like, gosh, what do I do? How do I actually get the information? As it turns out, you just call someone. See, I detected. He was pulling his arm back. Oh, I thought he was dead. People love talking about shit. Even me, right now. Someone was like, Sean, how do I become a streamer? I'd say it. Yeah, and I mean, I think that, like, people typically think about courses, lectures, tutorials, videos, like, oh, I want to become an audio designer for games. What should I do? Let me go on YouTube and look up audio design for game and just see what I get. And then just start watching those videos. Oh, that's a guy. Woo, the fuck! Drink! Roll! 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 Oh my god! Ow! Fuck! Ah! It scared me! But now I know where he's coming from. Get behind the fucking tree! Get behind the tree! What? Ah! Ah! Oh god! Evasive maneuvers! Oh, who's this little jerk? Fuck! Oh! Oh, heal it! I look ridiculous, and I hate looking ridiculous. Oh my god, I look ridiculous, and I hate looking ridiculous. Whoa! Now, this actually reminds me of trying to place models in Unity, right? Here's the x-axis coming out here, here's the y-axis, right? Holy cow, yes, my coordinate system. Oh, yeah, I think it's very easy for our intuitions to be like... Oh, shit, ew. You know what? Another little bastard up here. There he is. Oh, fuck, scared the shit out of me. Oh, fuck, man. You little bastards are fucking everywhere. Oh, in my little heart. Alright, I gotta figure out a different thing. I got? I don't even believe it. I have many Spotify links to listen to later on my phone. My golly gosh goodness. What a lovely little challenging area this one is. Alright, so I think I know the rough path that I'm going to go. Start over here. Ooh, But just to finish this very basic point, I think it's easy for your intuition to be like, ooh, how do I reach out, or how do I get information via YouTube or a tutorial, when really, if you just called someone, they'd actually be, first of all, happy to speak to you, and give you pretty damn accurate information that is, like, literally relevant today. So that's what I think. Oh! And also, frankly, there's a lot of people that work in this, in the game space who are viewers of this here very channel here. BT Ricks is my wife, just said to say hi to Sean. Hello, Mrs. BT Ricks. Ow. My eyeball is a dry ball, man. I gotta drink way more water. Gotta get all moist. All hydrated. Oh, you didn't stagger. Why didn't you? That's rude. I'm gonna hit you in the back. Anyone? Anyone else? Okay, good. Alright, I actually am gonna go get that. Get that water. Oh, fuck. Ouch. Alright, everyone okay? I should hit a table. Ouch. Ah. Ow, we are good. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. I have a little table. I crashed into it. Oh, hit me on my thigh. Spherical. I got hit with the thigh. So I'm gonna go around the outskirts first. I also got to remember that there is a little teleporter either here or here. Wasn't even close. Well, you got the correct half of the body, Spherical. And actually, I got it. Ah, I got something in my eye again. Oi, 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 oi. All right. J9 do it again? Is it possible for him? I'm gonna bring some contact solution right here with me, baby. Can you believe how brave I am, man? I just walked away from Dark Souls like it was nothing, like it was a nothing problem. Why that? That's just some screaming. It's like a nothing deal. It's like not a big one. Fuck. Okie dokie. Those are some fucking doges. Alright, okay. Onia says, Sean, when it comes to jobs, I have an obsessive fear of potentially disappointing people. Any advice on how to deal better with that? Yeah, so, the strongest advice I can give is, you're gonna disappoint people, and that's okay. And that's the real goal, is to get comfortable with the idea that you're gonna disappoint people. And I personally dealt with this a lot, you know, with the whole, like, broadcaster thing. You know, because part of me was like, oh, if I do anything that is unlikable, then that's, you know... Obviously, I would never do anything unlikable. I'm such a likable person, you know? Like, that's who I am, you know? So, I just have to work on being continuously, whoa, really likable. And, I mean, like, I'm sort of overstating it and oversimplifying it. Like, I didn't say, oh, I'm gonna go live because of my likability. I went live because I liked StarCraft and wanted to talk about StarCraft. But, you know, those sorts of things would happen where someone would be like, yeah, he's just kind of, he fucking keeps going on tangents, you know, and I just really wish he'd, like, stick to the game. And I was like, and I would hear that and I wouldn't go, fuck you, I love going on tangents. Well, or even more appropriately, I wouldn't go, oh, well, that's okay. I'm going to continue to go on tangents and probably my content is not their type. I would internalize that and be like, oh my gosh, like, what's wrong with me? Do I, like, ramble too much? Is that, like, really bad? Like, oh my gosh. And I was trying to, like, think of it from the wrong vantage point. When really the correct vantage point is, it's okay to disappoint people. That's just literally okay to do. And once you start saying, that's what I need to focus on, the success case is disappointing someone and feeling fine with that. That is so much more helpful than saying things like, no, you're not disappointing anybody. It's okay. Blah, blah, blah in this way. I don't know why, but I am going to go through this one. Wait, what? So I was here, and I got pulled over here, huh? Oh, I'm fucking up high, dude. Holy shit. Huh. Jesus. Volkonski's his first time sub here. Hey, Dan, I ain't chat. Hey, welcome, Volkonski. Volkonski, welcome. I mean, this area is fucking out of control. Jesus Christ, okay. Holy shit. Okay. So that's the second teleporter. There's another one that we haven't been to either. Lapses, you got me hooked on Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Time to do some pendulum summon special summons. Let's XZ summon this shit. Formic rock. Formic acid is the type of acid typically produced in ants. That's the alarm that I typically would go on my mid-stream break, but I started an hour late today, so the mid-stream break will be at 5. 1 hour from now. Dude, hell yeah. Yeah, see, like right to the right of my helmet, right here is where the portal that I just summoned through was, which I kind of don't want to go through. I kind of want to go back down, but I also don't want to go back down via, whoops, going back to a site of grace. I'd rather just make my way back down on foot, because then all those enemies that I killed are still down. Alright, Mama Crab, show yourself. Taking out all your babies. Man, I wanted to be back down there. Rats. You know, I'm gonna go back. I know you think that's crazy. I know that you're appalled by that, but I am gonna go back. Now, this does stink a little bit, but there's several things I need to take care of down here first. Specifically, there are some things to light right up. I guess here is where it was. I need to light the thing up, and there's some other things down here that I need to also take care of. Future says, do we even have a vague idea of where to go down here? Yeah, so there's these totems, the one that my head is, that's just above my head. These totems would need to light up. And we've lit up one here. There was another one up here that we lit. And let's see, so this is a higher area. So right here is like a border that I cannot cross through. Or it's not a border, a boundary. But there's one here that I need to light, and there's another one right here that I need to light. So I don't want to get teleported up to the top side yet. Alright, you know what my favorite way to heal is? Off my local shaman! Thief says, so log into Twitch from your channel day 9 to find you standing on the precipice. Enjoying the game? I am loving it. Even though there's an arrow in my shoulder, it's a little uncomfortable, but you get used to it. And it's kind of incredible, because it's one of the rare games that I've played where, like, the more you play, the more you want to play, and the more you're like, oh my god, okay, I just need just a little bit more. Oops, I thought I hit the roll button. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I thought I rolled. There's some games that I played recently that I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I played it, and I enjoyed it, and I feel like it's good. I've even said that a couple times on air with things like, frankly, Cyberpunk was a good example of that. Like, I really enjoyed the time I played, and I keep thinking every once in a while, yeah, maybe if I have some free time, I'll go back and play through Cyberpunk. Oh, there's an update. Oh, interesting. I should remind myself to check that out at some point. Blah, blah, blah. But this game, I'm like, Britt, I'm sad that it's Friday, because then I won't be playing Elden Ring, and I'll have to wait until Tuesday. I mean, it's so good. I'm actually even going to go a little later tonight. Another one that came over a ridge somewhere. Ah, shit. I'm just doing this for the healing. What? Where's my electric bow guy? Huh. Oh, I did not hit that. Go ahead and tap the blast here. Oh, shit. Facing the wrong way. Your luck. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this high ground area last, probably. Oh, excellent. They come on down. Perfect. Oh, I didn't realize that I couldn't break that. That's fine. What's causing that red effect when he gets a crit? It's this talisman, the Assassin's Crimson Dagger. Hey, who has some exciting plans for the weekend? One of my friends. Perfect. Oh, shit. See, when he holds his arm across, he takes less damage, and he bashes forward. Yeah, one of my friends last weekend, I'll occasionally, like, call him up and be like, hey, you want to go on a walk with me and the dog? We just hang out. And he just, like, wasn't answering his phone at all. It wasn't responding. And then he messaged me back. He's like, sorry, I just got done playing 26 hours of Elden Ring in 2 days. So good. Where's that handle, Mr. Baby? Fucking shoot him. Fuck. Oh my god, that's a move? I thought that you were just a person who likes to walk in a weird way with your weapon in a weird kind of position, like a weirdo. Anyways. Suck at your blood. Circle says I might be going out dancing tomorrow. I haven't done that in ages. Dude. Like, last June, during that one beautiful point in time, in that one beautiful point in time where it seemed like COVID was under control. Oh, shit. I just got very lucky, huh? I went out dancing. And it felt incredible. Sidekick is going to meet my girlfriend's parents for the first time. Oh, Sidekick. That's some hype shit right there. It's time to give you really bad advice. Like what you say to kids about monsters. Just remember, her parents are just as scared of you as you are of them. Remember, if you can't see them, then they can't see you. Wow, make a salt circle around yourself. Whatever you do, don't panic and hex them. Just imagine them naked. That's such a good joke, Stream Bene. Just relax, just imagine them naked. That's what I always do. Okay, we finally got this one done. Thank God. Thank the stars. Thank the stars. It's like, thanks for the advice. I'll remember to bring a crucifix. Yeah, no, you got it. You are doing it all right. Oh, hi. Oh, fuck, that's right. Oh my God! Gotta remember to roll forward more often. Where are we locking onto? Sheep? By the way, does anyone do a claw grip when they play, where they curl this finger over like this? I mean, that's what I do. Doesn't feel good after a few hours, but sure feels good for like a little bit. Kajo, you literally have an emote for that, man. Fuck yeah. Alright, here's the second one of, I think, 3 that I have left to do. I wish I had that telescope still as well. I can't remember who sells the telescope, but someone was offering a telescope. How much do I have of it? Oh! Oh! You didn't stagger. Ah! Oh shit, these guys are they're not staggering. Oh, oh, drink! Drink! Fuck, get the fuck! Run! Run! Just run! Run away! Run! Escape! Ugh. Alright, that one staggers. See, I had made the assumption that these guys were endless staggering babies. Okay. Oh, no! Fucking idiot! I wonder why they didn't stagger. It seemed like invincible. It was terrifying to me. Oh my god. Navarus, I just want to let you know that... Oh, Day Howdy is my favorite emote of all time. Oh, it is really good. I love Sheriff. Sheriff is just a really good cat. Alright, so we need to get through this area. So we're sort of like chewing through this outer area. And we're going to try to like clear this out a little bit. On the Blue Ball Patrol. Speaking of good cats, how's Cece doing? I'm going to say I think she's doing good. Hello. She's been really tired today and yesterday, though. She's been tired. She doesn't have a fever. She's showing no negative symptoms, but I don't know if any of you are like this with your animals. If they act slightly strange one day, you're like, okay, this is it. This is it. I'm going to lose my baby. So, you know, even as I'm here, you know, I was like, I'm going to go get some water. Let me check on Cece. I'm like, are you being a good girl? Of course, you're always being a good girl. And then I go, kisses, kisses, kisses. Oh, that's right. I've forgotten about this. Where I get... Oh, I thought I was going to kill him with that swipe. You have to understand where I was coming from. I don't want to. Oh, that actually replenished a few of my charges. That's good. You see some pretty good snugs yesterday. Where, oh my god, last night it was so cute. Britt and I were having a hard time figuring out what was up. She just kind of kept looking at us and going, bro, wow. And we're like, what? What is it? Like, everything's good. What are we blowing about? Oh, yeah, that's right. And we were like, okay, does she want to sit here on the sofa? Like, oh, shit. All right, we're like, okay, well, let's move around, try to get her to sit down. Okay, she'd come up, and then she'd, like, lick me in the face. And she'd, like, walk away again. I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this little dog all about, you know? What's going on, you know? And so, finally, she just gets up and goes into the bedroom and goes, woof, poof, and, like, plops down on her little bed. Oh, hi. And we realized that she wanted to go to bed. She wanted all of us to go to bed together, too. There's the other one, I think. So sweet. We're like, oh, our little baby, she was tired. She just wanted everyone to go to bed at the same time. So sweet. So, probably going to take her to the park on Sunday or something. That's it? Something that's up here is meat? Ah, I see. One thing that's really beautiful about this area, like this particular area, is that when you look at it from afar, you know that your enemies are invisible. You know that there could be two over here, like one right over here, so you kind of have to, like, be on thine toes a little bit. What level am I now? 42. Oh, hi.
A customer.
All right, what do we got? Okay. Shoto. Okay, that seems good.
Goodbye. Till next time.
All right, so and then we go to. We have one of these, huh? Go ahead and just purchase all these.
Hello again, good customer. Goodbye.
What does soap do? It cleans your body. It reduces poison buildup a little bit. And also in the game you get various forms of muck on you. Okay, I see. So we can climb up here and deposit out and run out again. Alright, so this is actually really lovely. Because I'm not going to fight any of these little babies. I am not fighting you ever. I think that they might be more vulnerable not to slash or pierce, but maybe to something like a blunt. Ah, right. Alright. Oh, you did not stagger at all. So it looks like he's later in his animations. I already made my way up and lit that one. See, if I look out there, you can see that literally right here there's a teleporter. Literally see that there's a teleporter just above my head. So right here. I don't think I've been here yet. Brilliant. Really, nothing. Nothing? Okay. So I have to be in range enough. So that was the throw attack. Oh, I knew what attack it was. I thought I rolled in time. I totally was wrong. All my work. Oh my god, they refill a blast charge. That's great. So I've actually almost cleared out this entire area. Let me... Oh, fuck. I'm dead. Fuck, man. Ah, I fucking hate the horse dismount. I hate it so much. I hate the horse dismount. Dude, L3 is the worst button on this entire... in this entire game. I hate that button so much. Let me actually show you what happened. So if you... So L3 makes you crouch. So if you are suddenly switching directions, like if I do this, you will often push hard to, like, get your character to switch directions. And when you crouch, it actually strongly affects movesets and whatnot. And in particular, if you're on your horse and you press this button, you'll just hop off the horse. And I had identified that the horse allows you to outrun the blasts. And so when I saw him, I tried to sharply turn, and I did exactly what I just mentioned. It was actually, like, so funny. Alright, looks like I ran out of range. That's actually really nice, though, that it turns out that we can actually do this. So where do we think this takes us? This is interesting. Alright, let's find out where we are. Perfect! That's... Oh my god, this is actually where I was going to go next, because we cleared out everything except a single cabin over here. What are we doing? Oh, come on. I got really lucky with the lock on. So it seems like they're getting turned on. Well, not... Goddamn, you know what I mean. Seems like they're doing something. They're activating. Have you seen the blue minotaurs? They're getting turned on. Oh, yeah, baby. Are you feeling... I'm feeling that. Oh, they're activating, all right. Oh, yeah, Murdy. Oh, yeah. This is a boss fight. And they're stomping because I'm supposed to go out into this open area and it's a boss fight. Like, you don't even need to tell me. I know a FromSoft debate when I see one. I know it. Okay, what is it? Seeing your handsome visage and I get activated. Let me activate all of you right now. Some of you in a painful way. My eyes are a little dry, so let me just go ahead and take this little puppy out. Oops. Add a little bit of the special sauce. And put that puppy right back in, all on air. Ah, that feels amazing. Feels incredible. I love it. Linus says, "Oh man, I hated that." Yeah, that was completely unnecessary, but it's something that I like. I like doing for my audience at home. So here's where we were at. Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm so bad. Drink! What? Fucking mosquitoes. I need to get my moisturizing eye drops. Because I'm just... My eyes get a little irritated because it's all dry and scratchy. I did like that one. I'm really curious what's over in this. Oh! There's a lot of these things. By the way, this is what PvP is like. It's just someone strafing to the side from you. I want to go into this structure. That was fun. Alright, so I need to go up there. Dun 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 dun. Come on down. What? Give me your back. Ah! Alright, if any of you have been wanting to say something to me, I haven't looked at chat for like 5 minutes because I'm just trying to get through the area. But now that I'm here, yo, what up? How you doing? I saw some ets. People etting me. German Gary Oaks, just want to say I've been enjoying your playthrough a lot. Hope there'll be more next week. You know, I just might not be able to resist. I think I just may do another entire full week of Elden Ring. How's your stamina regen so quickly? Does yours not? I mean, I have like crazy stamina regen. Or crazy stamina totals. And also, I'm really deliberate about like not holding this. I mean, also, I have 26 points in endurance. That's another really notable aspect. Junebug Wilson says, after my slight discussion yesterday, I started Dark Souls 1 last night trying to get into these games. It's a doozy. Go to the Undead Burg from the Firelink Shrine. You must do it or you will not have a fun time. Alright, there's going to be a boss fight. I know it. You know it. We all know it. I don't even know why I'm going here. No. There's no boss fight? There's no boss fight? Why is there no boss fight? Junebug Wilson says, I don't know what that means, but alright. Yeah, Junebug. This is the lightest of light spoilers. There is a location called the Firelink Shrine that you just get to. There is no way not to get to there. It's impossible. You'll get to the Firelink Shrine. The Firelink Shrine has several paths. If you start walking in a direction and it says Undead Burg, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. If you walk, and for instance, it says Blighttown, or the Valley of Drakes, or New Londo Ruins, go back to the Firelink Shrine and keep looking for the Undead Burg. And outside of that, you're allowed to do whatever you want. My game was so much more fun and so much better, and the general sentiment of the community is that you will have a much better time if someone just says to you, yo, go here, friend. Mobius Band says, what games do you play when you aren't streaming? Do you feel an obligation with the community not to continue with games which they are enjoying watching? I do feel that obligation not to keep playing. When I'm off stream, basically Magic and Dota are the two big ones. But like recently I played back again through Inside, because I think that game's beautiful. Oh, these are rats, not populous. Oh, get me out of here. Oh my god, these are robust rats. This guy's furiously pissed. Call them rodents of unusual size? I mean, for this game, this is just rogue. It's just rodents. Holy fuck! Oh! Whoa! Ah! I died! Oh, no! Dude, let me tell you. I thought he would stagger. I thought he was going to indeed be staggering. Another clever and interesting way to break up the space a little bit, where there's one bonfire and there's some teleportation locations around here. Aaron says he seemed angry. Yeah, he seemed very, very angry. Yeah. Yeah, Mobius, man, I don't really feel restricted. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get all the way the fuck back. These guys are like enraged brutes. They're not regular boys. Whoa, no staggering at all happening. Wow. Oh. Oh, golly gosh, damn. Draw them out one at a time. Little bastard rat. Backstab these guys. Just like really careful. Oh my gosh. It's like you don't even realize how much you're relying on stagger until one guy you just hit and he just like smashes you right in the head. Oh! I mean, this is really interesting, because I have no idea how many of these things there are. What was that? Jesus. Jesus, game. Easy. Fuck. Alright, so I gotta work my way over to this way and try to kill those archers first. You'll appreciate the fact that... When did Monty Python and the Holy Grail come out? Jesus. I mean, I heard it, tried to time a roll against it, and still scared the crap out of me. Just but a scratch. Hey, Crazy Chris, 576. 76. Task places attribute 80% of my deaths in this region to that one archer in particular. What a turd. When Day 9 plays from Soft Games, everyone becomes turds and bastards. So I'm at the northern end of this, yeah. Oh, the tree. Fuck, there's so many. This is a bit of an issue, huh? I have the gift. Jesus Christ! Fuck! Oh shit! Fucking can't move. Alright, good move. Good move. Oh god. Alright, alright. East okay, East okay. The tree got me. It was a powerful tree. But the thing is, I know exactly what we're doing this time. This is the run. Alright. I can't believe that we're underground. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, when this moment happened, I was just like, no way. I was just like, no way. Like, there's no way this is that awesome. Like, I mean, look at this. And also, I'll say something about this open world section. Like, actually, I don't even need to fight these guys. This open world section does not actually feel like an open world section. It feels like one of these sequences where you have to develop a plan. Figure out how you want to get through the area. It makes it feel very Soulsy. Mr. Grayscreen said, I didn't know you could teleport between over and underground by clicking the thumbstick. Yeah. Oh, shit. Alright. Very lucky. I think I'm increasingly realizing that this open world section, there's actually not as much of the game that is open world. Most of it is just designed sweet areas. He's got, yeah, I can get 2 crits on him and heal a big chunk of my health back. Feels really good to hit that timing. Yeah, someone in chat actually told me that, like, when you go to this, you actually have to hit this button. So that twinkle toes up there is a bait. Right, we need to go all the way around the outside. Oops. Come on, game. Fuck. Nordic Swish is, it's such carefully authored content rather than randomly dotted assets or geoscans. Well, I mean, like, the thing is, this area, again, this tiny area felt very dotted. And it was funny when I was first playing, because I thought that, like, this was a big portion of the game. It's, like, so not. Fucking insane. God, Nordic Swish is so good. Maybe it's Nordic's Wish or Nordic Swish. No one knows for sure. Oh my god, I'm actually using stealth in a FromSoft game, and it feels like I'm doing a smart. Oh shit, that's beautiful. Simple touch of just having there be wildlife up here and trees and everything is just, I mean, it's just incredible. Alright. Oh, fuck. Ah! Fucking rotten. Where's my favorite tree at again? Fuck. I just cannot get a beat on these bastards. You know, I'm going away. I'm going home. Okay? I think the best way to deal with them is just strafing around. Oh, there's a rat. Whoever would have thought there's a fucking rat, huh? Alright, I'm going all the way back. All the way back. I'm going home. Oh, there would be more little rat bastards. Literally rat bastards. Use horsey in here? I sure can, but not with my butt clenched so hard. Fuck again. God, that feels incredible to nail. Mr. Grayscreen says, as a mage, when I first got here, those arrows one-shot me. Yep, sure feels that way. Oh, he's facing forwards. Jesus. Well, if it isn't my favorite screen. 4,000 souls. Yuck. Alright, I can breathe again. Hello, how are you? Dude, this... Does anyone know how many copies this game has sold? Because I was looking at Steam Spy, and it's projecting that it has currently sold between 10 and 20 million on Steam. That's just Steam, and I got on PS5. I also bought this game for a friend this morning. I mean, that's remarkable. You've got to be kidding me. That's insane. Gotta be careful not to use it, so we don't respawn all these enemies. Captain says that doesn't sound plausible. I don't know why 10 million on Steam doesn't sound plausible. I mean, they've literally been hitting almost, like, close to 1 million concurrents since it dropped. Oh, I hit the button. Oh, I didn't hit the button in time. The gray screen says 3 days ago it was 5 million copies. Would not surprise me if it was way crazy high. Boop. Okay. I think I've actually hit all... This is the last totem, huh? Oh my god, perfect. Nice. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen when I light this, because I'm going to light this, and then I'm actually going to take 3-4 minutes to use the restroom and good stuff like that. You know, good stuff. Indian Dutch says, outside of the open world part, does this game do anything new that previous Dark Souls game didn't? I mean, depends on how tight of a term new you're looking to apply. Because, I mean, the fact is, it's like... when you play a new Mario game, you have Mario, you know the aesthetic, he's going to be jumping a lot. But almost always when a Mario game drops, it's like revolutionary in terms of the quality of the level design, the fresh take on the existing experience. No one plays a Mario game like they're really marquee, like S-tier Mario games. No one plays one of those and goes, oh, it's more the same. Oh, Mario Galaxy? Oh yeah, no, it's like, you know, it's 2D Mario, but it's like on planets. It's 3D Mario, but it's on planets. Like, no one does that, right? Typically, I feel like the game space has become a little bit jaded with its description of what does new mean. Because, for instance, Hades was another roguelike that didn't do anything new. But when you play it, it's not that there's new mechanics. It's not that, oh, it's telling a story, it's the first game to do that. Oh, it's that it does it so well, and because it's high quality, it feels unique due to its quality. So, you know, this area, I have never played anything in any Dark Souls game like this. Never played an area like this in any of the Souls games. And it feels, you know, familiar in terms of the movement, you know, how I, like, jettison around, but I mean... it does feel like something else. And how the hell do we get out there? We ignore it. So, I mean, the answer is that, like, the sheer bar of quality and what has been achieved here. Again, it did take a while to grow on me. It took a while to get to that point where I was like, holy shit, and then holy shit, and then holy shit. And these are, notably, these are gameplay holy shits, not storytelling holy shits. You know, not like, oh, that was a really beautiful cinematic holy shit. Okay, this is just like a whole new area over here, so I'm like not gonna go in there. Shadow Fans, this reminds me of something Brandon Sanderson said about how you can take a fairly standard fantasy setting and world, but if you write the characters and plot well enough and execute it, it will still feel fresh and exciting. Yeah. Because, you know, okay, so I know a lot of people are like, ideas don't matter, execution is everything. You know what? Ideas fucking matter. They really do. But also, like, combining some familiar tropes with... double jump horse, come. Okay, bye-bye. Combining some of these familiar tropes with fresh ones, enhancing them, elevating them, making them better than they would have been, or that they've ever been. These things can actually make stuff feel fresh. I mean, at the end of the day, like, what people really want is just some good quality stuff. Oh, that's how you get it. All right. So, in a literal sense, the open world is done in a way like I have not seen. The design of these areas is beautiful in a way that I have not seen. Actually, let's... It's really something else. It's really marvelous. Nice. Oh my god, it's just breathtaking. See, now I understand why people, because like when I played for the first, like I really don't read that many reviews. I really don't. I mean, I always take reviews with a grain of salt because like some of my favorite games of all time don't actually have good reviews, like Earth Defense Force. But when it comes to, you know, the reviews for this game, it's just sort of like, okay, yeah, everyone's giving it 10s, but like they give lots of stuff that I find mediocre 10s. It's fine. Because often, a 10 is not a representation of something so amazing that you've never seen anything like it, and it's a one-of-a-kind world class. It's like, sometimes really incredible reviews mean that it's solid. Just like I've watched movies that I was like, oh, that was fine. And it's like a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's because basically everyone agrees that it's positive. In terms of the quality of its execution. And no knocking that, you know, just means that it's solid. But I mean, like, first 4 or 5 hours, yeah, 7, 8. A few more hours pass, okay, solid 8, maybe even 9. And now, like, someone's like, Sean, what's your rating now? I'm like, shut the fuck up, I'm busy playing Elden Ring. You know, like it's starting to hit, like, this point of transcendence for me, where there's... It's not there yet, but I mean, like, okay, so here's an example. If this was the last jaw-dropper moment, like, this whole experience of going deep into the earth and discovering that there's an entire zone, but even more than a zone, it's like a new open-world area, and it implies that there are more below-ground regions and there's more above-ground regions. Like, oh, shit like this. If this was the last time that it did this and everything else was just sort of like, oh yeah, that's fine, then I would say to myself, yeah, I'd give it a 9.